Good afternoon. I'm now going to call the Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025 meeting to the Norfolk County Commission to order. I'm going to read the executive order on participation, on remote participation. On March 28, 2025, Governor Healy signed into law House Bill 62, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during a state of emergency, which included a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meetings by suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, Mass General Laws, Chapter 30A, Sections 18 to 25. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through June 30th, 2027. I'm going to ask everyone to stand and join me in saluting the flag.
Commissioner Collins was going to bear the flag.
Oh.
I pledge
Pledge
allegiance to the
allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
Under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 2, roll call. Commissioner Stady,
I am present, sir.
Commissioner Collins, Commissioner Shea is present. We have a quorum. Number 3, no executive session today. Number 4, minutes. Commissioner Stady.
Yes, I have reviewed the minutes. I have no problem with them. I'd move acceptance of the open session meeting minutes of July 9 as presented. So moved.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Number 5, appointments.
Wait, one more, Mr. Chairman.
I'm sorry, number 4?
No, yes, the executive session. I have reviewed the executive session meeting minutes of July 15. I would move approval as presented, not to be released until such time as the chair so declares.
Motion made and seconded on the executive session minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 5, we're going to do Jim now.
Yes.
Jim, come on up and have a seat. This will take 2 minutes. This is for welcome to Jim. Forget his last name.
Wilder.
Wilder?
Yes.
Jim Wilder. We're happy to have Jim come aboard our maintenance department as our maintenance foreman. Plumber.
You need to sign those?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Okay, we'll get those. That's not for you. Don't worry, Jim. That would scare me. There you go.
Welcome on board. Sign
Yeah.
everything.
Welcome, Jim.
Right. All you're paying for everything. There you go.
Welcome, Jim. We just wanted to put a name with a face, and we have a long tradition here, and we have a lot of great employees, and you'll learn all about Norfolk County from the inside.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, any questions, or Jim, any comments?
Big shoes to fill. The guy before you, Jimmy Regan from Braintree, was that he did a nice job. Everybody had nice things to say about him, so I'm sure you'll be fine though. You got a lot to do, and there's always something to do, right?
Yes.
In a town
Yeah.
or a county or a house, so I'm sure you'll be busy, you know?
Yeah,
So
I'm
welcome
looking forward
aboard.
to it. I'll make you
Right.
guys proud.
Okay, they would like to hear that.
Welcome on board.
All
Thank
right,
you so much.
great.
Okay, Jim,
All right.
you're all set.
All right.
All right.
Thank
You guys have a wonderful
luck.
day.
Okay,
care.
thank you.
Appreciate your opportunity.
Thank you for coming in. Nice to see
Good
you.
luck.
All the best.
Thank you.
That was appointments. Number 6 is public comment. Is there anyone out in Zoom land who has any public comment at all? Now is the time to say hello. Full house here today. John, did you have anybody looking to say hello?
No, sir.
No, so. Last call for public comment. That concludes public comment. Number 7, old business. No old business today. Number 8, personnel matters for consideration.
Mr. Chairman, we have a couple.
Yes, Commissioner.
One at the Aggie School and one at the maintenance. So I'd like to move approval of the first one, the Norfolk County Agricultural High School. Notice of job grade change and rate change as stated for Edward O'Hare as farm manager. The rate stated effective date 7/1/25.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
All right.
It is a vote.
The other
Next.
was a minor in the area of maintenance, notice of address change, move approval for Edison McIntosh as custodian, and the effective date noted as 7/1/25. So moved.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it is a vote. Madison McIntosh, custodian. That concludes personnel for today. Thank you.
Mhm.
Number 9, payroll and expense warrant.
And Mr. Chairman, if you wish,
Yes.
I'll move approval for the warrant list for 7/23/25. We have several. First item, 2603, payroll of the county. Move the sum of $189,672.40. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Next.
Next item, payroll for the school, 26-3, parentheses 2.1. Move the sum for the school, the amount $255,286.82. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Next.
Again, for the school, payroll 26-3, parentheses 2, move the sum $138,171.37. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
Next
Yes.
item, for the county, expense for the county, 07-0426, move the sum $749,207.79. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
And final item, line item 26-1, move approval of U.S. Bank for the Norfolk County Agricultural High School renovation loan. The sum, $158,825. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye. That concludes the
Thank you.
payroll and warrant. Yes, sir.
Number 10, county tax for fiscal year 2026 for commission approval. Director Cronin, it's in your packet, folks.
Thank you, Commissioners. Our
Phil,
Director of
have a
Administration and
seat.
Budget, Phil Iantosky, has been working on compiling this item for your consideration today, which would fund $7,486,876.67 in assessments levied to the various cities and towns in Norfolk County for fiscal year 26. Phil, did you have anything to add regarding this exercise?
Sure, I just have a few bullet points. So this is county assessment for approval. We do this every July, every year. And the advisory board approves the assessment as part of their budget approval as part of, as noted in MGL Chapter 35, Section 30. And this revenue figure is listed in the budget, under county tax assessment. And then the Mass Department of Revenue, Division of Local Services, every 2 years, they issue new weighted votes and new tax rates for each city and town in the county. And this is under MGL 35, Section 28B. And this year, we actually have new rates. So we have new rates for FY26 and FY27. And that is under MGL 35, Section 31. And then once the commissioners approve this, I will mail the invoices out to each town, city and town, and the first payment is due on or before November 1, 2025. The second payment is due on or before May 1 of next calendar year.
Mhm.
So this is something we do every year.
And the town's expected and.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
it?
They actually get an estimate on their cherry sheets.
Oh, okay, so they know.
Yeah, so
where
it's
to
not
stay.
like a surprise.
Okay, so it's not a surprise.
No.
It's not out of line
Nope.
in keeping
Nope.
with,
We increase the total amount every year by 2.5%, as you all know.
okay. Any questions, commissioners?
Just two. Thank you,
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Chairman. So through you, but what was the agency that approves it every 2 years?
That is DOR, Department of Revenue,
Oh,
Division of
DOR,
Local
okay.
Services. Yes, they issue the new rates and the weighted vote for the new weighted vote for the
Weighted vote. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
But you said we raised the rate. We raised it 2.5%.
Yes. I mean, that's the maximum allowed by law.
So the weighted rate factors into how much they pay, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want me to explain a little bit of the math, so put your thinking caps on for this one. So, for example, the total county tax, as John noted, it was $7,046,876 and some change. That's what the advisory board approved. That's a 2.5% increase over FY25. And the total tax rate given to us by DOR was 116.15. And that 116.5 is divvied up to each city or town based on, I believe, based on the equalized value, right? So,
Yeah,
right.
Brookline first, Avon last, yeah.
yeah, correct, right. So, for example, and then what we do is we get that total tax rate of 116.15, and we divide it by the total tax, which is 7,486,000, and then we come up with the basis. That I guess I would call it the tax basis for the county tax, and that's 64,458.68. And each town's tax is based on their tax rate times that 64,000. So, like for example,
Makes sense.
if you look at the item that you sign, right? I just see this. This
Yeah.
little, I like
I think
explaining.
I think I referred to it as an assessment.
Okay, assessment. So, again, the total rate is 64,458.68, right? Avon's rate is 0.63.
Right.
So their total tax is going to be 0.63 times 6458,
Right.
which is 40,608 and change. So that's how it's rated. We do this every year.
Oh, that's helpful. That's good.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So we'll get new tax rates in FY28.
And the advisory
we-
board did approve this already. They knew about this, right?
They approved the lump sum.
The lump sum.
Right.
So they know that.
Yes.
And
It's in the budget.
yeah, he said the cherry sheet gives them a sneak preview.
Right.
So there's no big surprise.
No,
Right?
no. I mean, you might see a little bit of a variation, a couple $100 on, from the number on the cherry sheet, but nothing,
All right.
earth shattering.
Fine. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you,
I think-
Mr. Chairman.
Are we ready to approve this? We need to approve it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd move, Mr. Chairman, if you wish, I'll move
Yes.
approval for the
FY
fiscal year
Yep.
26, that the sum of $7,486,876.67 be appropriated and granted as a county tax for the county of Norfolk in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth and as outlined in this memo to us today dated July 23rd, 25.
Second.
Just a note, it's not a tax, it's an assessment.
Assessment.
Motion
All right.
made. And seconded to vote the fiscal year 26 county assessment
County assessment.
as
It does
shown
say
in the
county tax
memo
on the agenda.
dated July 23rd, today, 2025, in the $7,486,876.57. All in favor?
Aye.
All set.
All set.
It is
All right. Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
will
Phil.
get that out within
Thanks for
a
explaining.
week or so.
Yep.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you.
Have a good afternoon.
You too. Thank you.
In your packet, folks, is a letter requesting the Irish Pastoral Center of Boston for the civic break at the President's Golf Course for their annual tournament on Friday, September 26th. This is the Boston Irish Pastoral Center of well, they're in Boston, but every year, they're housed in Galvin Boulevard in Dorchester. Every year, we get a letter from Father Dan Finn and Mary Swanton, Executive Director, report the Resource Center, and this is, I usually know the number of years, but it escapes me, but it's in excess of 5 years. I mean, they've been with us for quite a while. And they're looking to get the civic rate for September 26th. When do you notice?
Yeah, I'll move approval to the Irish Pastoral Center located in Dorchester for the rate request for the golf tournament at the Quincy course and in accordance with their letter for their charitable purposes. So moved.
I just like to amend Milton and Quincy course. Second.
What did you say, sir?
Milton and Quincy.
Oh, Milton and Quincy, absolutely. Absolutely.
Motion made and seconded to approve the civic rate for the Irish Pastoral Center. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The next one I'm gonna call on Bill Buckley, but it's in your packet. It's a letter from the town of Braintree asking for our support to officially name an unnamed stream that flows from Sunset Lake to the Manatica River as Sunset Stream. Bill, pick it up from there. We have a letter from the mayor of Braintree, as well as all the paperwork. It seems that when we name streams, it's in the purview of the county commission,
Yeah,
something I never knew,
I
so.
learned that the other day.
This is
Through you,
my packet, Federal, Uncle Sam.
Through you, Mr. Chair,
Please, go ahead.
as all roads lead back to Quincy, Commissioner Stady first interacted with a young gentleman who works for the Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources and Natural Resources, who's a Quincy resident, but had been working closely on this project. And it to your point, appears that the Bureau of Land Surveys, the USGS surveys, requires a letter from you guys, as we did some deep diving over the weekend and learned a lot about how the community of Braintree has done yeoman's work on the Monatiquat River, removing dams, reintroducing fish species, and they've been so successful that Sunset Lake, which flowed through via an intermittent stream, as you can see in the dot on the map there, now has a completely recurring stream that does not go dry in the summer, and that they have river trout, which have not been in the stream for over 200 years in that area due to all the industrial pollution that has been remediated. So that stream now exists. It exists continuously. A number of people involved in the project would like to name the stream that flows from Sunset Lake into the Monatiquat Sunset Stream. The USGS needs a letter of support from the county commissioners. In your packets, you have similar letters from Mayor Joyce from Braintree and others, and a good deal of background about all the environmental work that's been done in that Farm River, Monatiquat River basin in Braintree, downstream from Great Reservoir ponds. So with that, we can put together, with your assent, a simple letter from you to the USGS and help the people working on this project in Braintree move forward to the next phase.
Any questions, commissioners?
It's just a comment, if I could, for you,
Sure.
very quickly. Number one, thank you to Bill for following up on this and then gathering the information. The gentleman, he does live in Quincy now, but he was a longtime Braintree resident, and he got interested in this area because it was his hometown.
What
He
is
has
his
since-
name?
He had since moved to, oh boy, you gotta ask me.
Okay.
I think it's Robert Pearson, if I'm not mistaken.
Robert Pearson?
Yeah, that did ring a bell?
No,
Yeah,
we-
he used to be our RSVP.
We had a Robert Pearson here.
No.
Directed
So, okay,
RSVP.
now I'm having a.
That's all right, no problem.
I don't know. I know there was a gentleman who reached out to me, and I should have brought his email, but. who was
Robert
it?
Kearns, Commissioner.
Was it?
Robert Kearns.
I had the first name right.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Have
Thank you.
credit.
Thanks for billing me out. Half credit. There you go.
Well,
Robert Kearns. So he's a Braintree transplant to Quincy. He works for the U.S. State Fish and Game, as Bill outlined. It's amazing.
Right, it's amazing, this backup.
Alive
too.
and well. It's amazing.
I mean,
But-
did you read this?
What's more amazing, I did, because he sent me all this before I called Bill up. The thing was, I said, I didn't know we had anything to do with that. And I thought it was interesting because, ironically, if we recall, kudos to you, last week you had asked about what our responsibility would be on dams. Remember, in light that tragedy. And we were told that dams have been taken away from us. At least they're more back on a local basis. But this one does require county commission vote. I would say, with all humility, probably because in some areas of our country, the commissioners have a larger role and they are looked upon a
And,
little differently.
and probably more active
But
streams, but
The U.S. government did ask for the county approval. And I would say, in accordance with Braintree, I would move that we support this endeavor. Braintree wants it to happen, and I don't see any reason why not to make it happen.
no,
Yeah.
I support it 100%, and anything the town of Braintree needs, we can do, we'll help to do, but let me ask one question,
Mhm.
not to throw a blanket on this. Do we have to send this to our engineer? Patrick, are you on today?
He's not.
Mr. Chair, I don't think so. I think it's more the Department of Interior's purview.
Okay,
We don't, importantly, we don't own or control it. I think it's just probably at the federal level, them doing the due diligence to ensure that all stakeholders are aligned and make sure that you guys don't want to name it something else and they don't want to approve something that might be controversial.
Did River?
Okay,
Yeah, I think this letter prepared more or less shows an endorsement of the naming
Sunset
that
Stream.
they're asking for. I believe it's appropriate.
So you made the motion?
I'll make the motion, Mr. Chair, that we send a letter to the United States Board of Geographic Naming, care of the U.S. Geological Survey in Reston, Virginia, and that the letter communicates to them our enthusiastic interest and support in the naming of the creek, the Sunset Lake, to be named Sunset Stream, in accordance also in support of the town of Braintree. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to support the town of Braintree in their quest to name a portion of a new stream called Sunset Stream. And we have all the paper here, work here, and kudos to all the folks that worked on this. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. You learn something new every week.
Yeah,
That's good.
amazing.
Report from the procurement department, we have none today.
Not this week.
Report of the county director.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll start off by informing the commissioners that we have a report from the county treasurer that as a result of a successful fiscal year 25 close, the county's looking at a FY 25 surplus of $1.5 million. It's a little early, but over the next several weeks, I'll be working to firm that number up and to begin laying the groundwork for your consideration of a supplemental for September, meeting with the advisory board as well as a capital budget for the first time in a year or so for the county. I have not yet finalized it, but I'm looking to basically split this 1.5 and recommend that we use half for capital and half for supplemental needs in FY 26. So more of those details, those needs later. We'll be sending out notice to the departments, seeing what they might need for capital items and so forth. So more later, but preliminarily, very encouraging number, and that's almost twice the size of the surplus from a year ago. Almost. The Dedham District Court project installing a building management system is virtually done. We got a final word yesterday from the vendor that they have wrapped up 2 remaining, what were going to be change orders. Now they're not. So we'll be looking for them to commission the system and to begin training the users and including our facility superintendent, Mr. McGowan, on the use of this particular tool. So it's an exciting end to that project that started, I think, back in February. Just a few dates for the commissioners and those listening. Tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock, the town of Rentham will be dedicating Sweat Park. This is a renovated park funded by ARPA funds that the county delegated or awarded to the town of Rentham. I believe Commissioner Stady will be there on behalf of the commissioners to speak and obviously witness this remarkable turnaround. It's quite a project, very good size scale. It's one of your earlier awards. I think you gave out the funding in mid-2022, if I'm not mistaken. On August 7th, you are slated to go to a county commissioners association meeting in Fall River. Just got off the phone with Commissioner Mitchell. He's still trying to finalize the exact location. I'll get that to you as soon as possible.
Okay.
On August 14th, you are cordially invited to the RSVP volunteer recognition ceremony. That information will be forthcoming from our RSVP director, Lucille Cassis. If you haven't already received it, let me know. I believe it's being held here in Norwood, as it was last year. Pursuant to an earlier meeting a month or 2 ago, the county commissioners are not slated to meet on August 20th, which is a Wednesday.
Right.
And then on September 17th, the county will have its first advisory board meeting, fiscal year 26. And as always, it will be at the agricultural high school at 6 o'clock, succeeded by the finance committee, which will meet earlier. So that is the schedule of events lining up for the next 6 weeks or so. Let's see what else. The file room is coming into quite a nice project downstairs. The county rented crates, which were packed by the Human Resources Division folks over the weekend, and their material has already been loaded into the system downstairs. So the major part of this process will now take form. We'll be hiring a temp over the next couple of weeks to begin taking the non-human resources files from the Blue House and the Registry of Deeds and bringing them over. This is going to be a very involved process. We'll set up in the office next to mine. It'll involve going through every file, assessing what its status is. Is it a forever file? Can it be put on the record retention system cycle? Can it be scanned? We plan to do a lot of scanning of these documents. So we're moving into the second phase of this important project, but I want to congratulate HR for a nice job getting the first phase done so quickly and effortlessly. And that is all I have at this time.
Excellent. Any questions for the director? Go ahead. Commissioner.
Good, real quick, just one.
Yes, yes.
On the Rentham, you provided a great summary of the ARPA projects. I don't know if your memory's not trying to, just wondering, I thought we provided money for them to make a new downtown parking lot. Is that what's meant when it says center school lot?
Could be. I can research that
Can
particular.
you let me know when you get a chance? No, hurry,
Absolutely.
but before tomorrow. Because I think that's what it was. They have a beautiful parking lot. And they have one of those Back to the Future type church, clock towers in there, and it's really nice. And then Sweat Park is near it. That's what I was told. So
When is that? Tomorrow?
tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
yeah. I'll take care of that.
Right.
Right. That's all I had.
Okay, anything else? In your packet, Commissioners, I want to call your attention to the end of the year. Oh, this is the RSVP flyer. I believe it's Lucille's
Newsletter for the summer.
newsletter. I think it's Lucille's first, but for your attention, this is the summer newsletter, which goes out to all of our
Okay.
RSVP folks. Looks very good. And we're getting ready for our appreciation luncheon on August 14th.
Mm.
Okay, anything else? Last call. The chair has nothing.
Chair, I'll be happy to move the adjourn at 1:33. God bless you. 1:33.
Second.
Motion made and second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We are adjourned.